are producers out there that don't get recognition for their work. 60% of producers in the UK have difficulties explaining to others why they do what they do and why they like doing it. I know there are people who want to get into the industry and have no way or no ambition, and we're trying to tell everyone that they can do anything they want to do, plus be anything they want to be.
These girls tryna lock me down and I always up and leave. But for the first time in a while, I wanna throw away the key. And I know you've been in a couple more relationships than me, 'cause you talk a different talk and you kiss me differently. Now I don't know where to go after you love me this way. After you love me so good, how are you gonna tell me you don't wanna stay? You tell me I'm too young, but I give you what you want. Baby, how dare you treat me just right?
My name's Ars Beats, producer and musician. Quick brief, I started music when I was like 2, started playing drums. Later on learned how to play keyboard and bass and stuff. And obviously when I got to secondary school years, I learned how to use the softwares and how to really produce music. But let me show you how Ars Beats music is made. Obviously, when I'm making a beat, I start off with the melody in it. So how I start this beat is through this melody. That's the melody I got in it. And then bass and stuff. Get me? So I had bass, I had drums separately. So sound effects and stuff. Bring it all together. Get me? So my music here, I don't really like. Personally, I'd say this is like my type of drill, innit? When I make drill, I don't make it sound like what everyone else has. I just find the melody. I'd keep the drill drum pattern, but the instruments, I just change it up. And I try and take any listener on a story, so it's just not gonna be verse, chorus. Get me? I want the beat to take you around, and you get me? Just not any ordinary beat. So yeah, that's how I make music.
My baby, my Valentine. Can I hear the making my temperature different?
Hi guys, my name is Tommy. I'm a sound engineer and an artist. So before I started developing interest in sound engineering, I wanted to make my vocals perfect in my songs that I make. So the only way that I could have done this was by learning how to sound engineer. I started learning this about like 6 months ago, and now I'm a full-time sound engineer, so I help other people to make the song sound better. I also like to be talking you through about some of the basic steps of sound engineering. So I'll be talking to you about the 3 basic things that you need while sound engineering. So the first thing you need to do is find the key of the song. So there's a plugin on Logic which I used for my mixing, and the plugin is called pitch correction. So if you understand music, you need to know the key that the song is in, so that you can set it to the singer's vocals. And the next thing is EQ. So this is like one of the major parts of mixing. So this kind of gives the feel of the vocals of the person. So like can either make it clear, you can either make it sound like very, very warm, or make it sound very, very like muddy and stuff like that you keep. And it's also, what it basically does is taking out frequencies in the vocals. And then the third thing that you might need is a compression. If you've got a good microphone, you don't need a compression because it'll be loud enough and you can just adjust the volume on the volume knob right here. But if you don't have enough volume on the vocals, you need a compressor to be able to increase the volume. Sometimes you need it to smoothen out the vocals as well. Yeah, so that's the three main things that you need before starting engineering session.
Here now we have musician and sound engineer Tommy. If you haven't listened to Get Down, Diana, Star, you're definitely missing out. These are the songs that young people are listening to right now. Could you let the world know your name and what you do?
My name is Tommy. I'm an artist, Afrobeats artist, and a sound engineer. Yeah, that's what I do, literally.
Not only do you produce and make your own hits, your own song Get Down has over 4,000 views on SoundCloud and on YouTube 1.9k. How do you feel about this?
I mean, it's alright at the moment. It's doing like better than what I expected. But yeah, I feel like I can do better than that. But for now, I'll take it. Yeah.
Wow, so tell us, how did you become a producer and a sound engineer?
I literally became a sound engineer because I wanted my own sound. And the only way I could have done this was by actually learning to be a sound engineer. So like, I actually went and learned to be a sound engineer just so I can get a good sound of my music. Yeah.
Do you have any inspirations that made you want to become a sound engineer producer?
Yeah, there's a couple of songs that I listen to, and they kind of have this kind of feeling that makes you want to listen to the song more. And this was because the sound engineering was perfect. So like, I wanted to actually be able to do things like that. So yeah, I learned to be a sound engineer.
That actually sounds amazing, but we all know in this industry, people do have their breaking points.
Yeah.
So how do you feel, is there any point where you wanted to give up, and how do you overcome it?
There was times when I wanted to record, but obviously I didn't have money to go and actually record. But like, I kind of got a job out of point, and instead of actually going to studios, I actually bought like the studio equipment and stuff like that, so I could save money on recording and stuff. Yeah. So I just keep pushing and don't give up.
Yeah, that's inspiring. So lastly, do you have anything you can say to young producers, young sound engineers that are coming up?
Yeah, keep learning, keep practicing, find your sound and stuff like that. They'll help a lot, trust me. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.